nice that you make a wish. You never know. From your lips to God's ears or into the universe. Okay, guys. 16 whole minutes on the flip side of 3. Welcome to What Women Say. Woo! I will have you know, women are not saying rubbish. We're not saying trash. We're always making sense. We speak our minds. No holds barred. On this show, welcome on board. Oh my goodness. Yes, please simmer down. Thank you. So this is What Women Say on a Wednesday, on a hashtag Walkover Wednesday. And we're about to do the roll call, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're going this way. So you might want to go according to the beat. So wear your headphones, ladies. 3, 2, 1. My name is Naomi. Sweetest thing on radio. I'm your host with the most on the show. And I'm passing the mic to me. Say your name, baby.
Hey,
3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2.
with the EY.
Oluwa, tell me with the EY.
Hey,
Oluwa, tell me with the EY.
Come on,
Hey, Oluwa, tell me with the EY.
Hey, with the EY.
Hey, with the EY. Hey, and we're passing the mic now. Hey, and we're passing the mic now. Hey, and we're passing the mic. Passing the mic.
Hey, O to the J to the A.
Gigi.
O to the J to the A.
Gigi.
They call me Oja. The girl with the voice that sounds. Hey.
O to the J to the A.
Gigi. O to the J to the A.
Gigi.
They call me Oja.
What?
The lady with the voice that sounds.
Come on.
Hey.
And we're passing the mic now. Come on. And we're passing the mic now. Passing the mic now. Although she's looking lost. Passing the mic now. What's your name, baby? What's your name?
E to the S to the T.
Eh?
E to the S to the T.
Gigi.
H-E-A-R.
Esther is in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, I forgot to spell it on my name.
Esther, who forgot the spelling of her name, but it's okay.
It's
The
okay.
ladies are up in the building. Woo! Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Oh my gosh. We better have a lot of fun, but first we find out why Oja is gesticulating. Rap vibe. Esther caught the rap fever, and that's fine. So we're up in the building. No, we're not your MCs rapping and everything. We just want to talk, you know. There is this story that we stumbled upon earlier on during the course of the week. And this matter is tying rapper and wearing agbada at the same time. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna dissect it and talk about it from a woman's point of view, and just, you know, try to understand the thick of it all. All right?
Okay. To the thick of it.
So y'all listen attentively to this story from this gentleman. Yes, we can talk about men. Says, I have been married for 14 years and we have 3 kids, all boys, but none of them belong to me. 5 years before I met my wife, I was involved in a car accident together with 2 of my friends. We were traveling from Lagos to Abuja and our car skidded off the road. I was the only survivor of that accident. My friends died. I spent about 11 months in the hospital, and that left me with a condition that says I can't have children. I gave my life to Jesus Christ. I became a committed Christian after the incident. In summary, I became a pastor in a local church in my community. 5 years later, I met my wife in the process. I did not tell her about my condition because I was hopeful that God would heal me. 6 years into our marriage, my wife got pregnant and had our first child. To be sure, I secretly went for a DNA test, and it was clear that I wasn't the father. I repeated the test for all 3 children, and they are all not mine. I've been living with this situation for the past 8 years, and I'm beginning to get irritated by both the children and my wife. My wife pretends to be a good wife. She goes around preaching to women in the church about the need to remain faithful to their partners. And now she has children by another man or men I don't know. I want to confront her, but I'm confused as to how to go about the situation. I'm just angry and irritated by everyone in my house lately. I feel like a total stranger in my own home.
Be playing.
What should I do?
Do nothing.
Everybody, deep breath. Let it out. Was Do you want to think about it, ladies?
No, I am not thinking about it.
You already have things to
After
say.
the hot, yes.
This young man is in distress.
This gonna.
Distress that he says has been caused by his wife.
Oh, please.
And yeah, so there have been secrets. Both of them have secrets.
Exactly. So
we're
they are
looking
even.
for. No, they're not. One secret is heavier than the other.
No.
And we need to determine which one it is. So we're looking
The
for
first one. That of the man is heavier. Come on.
Wait,
Do you know
Oja.
what that woman has passed through over the years, before she started to, find solution for herself?
What has she passed through?
This is somebody that we all know how they body shame women when it has to do with pregnancy.
Being unable to bear kids.
Yes, because we all know that the burden is always on women. In fact, from your wedding night, people already assume that you ought to get pregnant that night. So not to talk of the fact that, this woman was unable to have kids for 6 years or so, I think, according to the story. So definitely she must have received, insults from her friends, families, in-laws. Let's not forget the humiliation and everything she must have been through. And he knew that he was the problem, but he said nothing. Even before they got married, what happened to telling her and letting her decide if she wants to go ahead to get married to you or not? Because there are a lot of people that believe in miracles, and maybe both of them could have walked through it together.
Yeah, with faith.
But he said nothing. So who knows? Maybe the woman just got advice from somebody and decided to try her luck. Any man would as well do that. I don't think the man would even wait for this long. The next thing you will see as a woman is that he has another family, and they will even be telling you to your face, you have to accept it. In fact, this thing he has done is even good. He even tried safe. He respected you. That's why he's bringing the kids home.
Right.
There are no men out there. So just accept this one and
You
sit
just
down
come home and you
stay.
see the entire family of your husband
You know,
in the
just
living room.
exactly.
And they'll tell you, Atisha,
Exactly.
we have offended you.
There was some would not even tell you Atisha, because they would not tell you Atisha because the fact that the man already has a kid proves that you are the one with the problem. So they would not even apologize. If the woman had a child, that's when they would tell you Atisha, Mabinu. But you don't have a child. Okay, and he went out and got a child. So definitely you are. So they will even be telling you, well, it's either you accept or you leave the house. The other woman is ready to come in.
Wow.
So it's always like that for the women. We lose out a lot. So I feel like, yes, they are both guilty, but then the foundation already was shaky.
That's what I was about.
The foundation.
The foundation.
Yeah, so there is nothing that that could have been done if he had
So
said
now that he's
something.
feeling this way, what you
He has no right to feel that way. He should even be happy. He should be grateful that
to father children
Oh,
that
wow.
aren't his.
he should be grateful that the woman covered his shame.
Oh my gosh, is that what
It's
they call
okay.
it these days?
Oh yeah, nah.
Covering shame.
Yes.
That's cheating, defiling your matrimonial bed and your body that you swore to honor your husband
you don't
with.
know if
It's
was
okay.
in their matrimonial home, though.
Yeah, she did not.
No, it doesn't have
She
to
did not
be literally on the bed before you defile.
I'm just joking.
Wow,
I mean,
angle.
Another
That's
angle.
another
a
angle.
cute angle, and I actually go with you. She did not.
How would you go with it? You said for covering
you don't
his
know where
shame.
she did
Oh my
it.
gosh. But the thing is that she thought the shame was hers and she was literally covering her with shame.
Yes.
But
yeah,
the foundation was bad from the
already.
beginning.
You think you should have told her?
Yes,
No,
definitely.
sometimes you let some secrets like that out
No,
and it doesn't
no,
work.
not that- not that kind of
She
secret.
probably would not have married him.
But it's a
fine. It's a choice to make.
It's a choice to make.
You
not
lied to
him.
her. You
Do
deceived
you know
her.
that some ladies, like when they take out pregnancies and they're about to get married, they don't do full disclosure. They don't tell the person they're about to get married, you see, I've had an abortion before, I've taken out pregnancies before. So when they're issued with the getting pregnant, the men usually find out, maybe if the doctor examines the woman.
And you'll notice that
he
there is
says,
always a problem at the end of the day. When
Why didn't
the
you
man
tell
said,
me?
why didn't you tell me? That's what we are saying. That's why we say
same
that
thing
is the
now.
problem here too. Why did he not mention it?
so you
and
actually,
allow
at
her
this
to
point,
take the
believe in
decision.
full disclosure before you get married to
Especially
anyone.
when it has to
All
do
secrets.
with
I used to
No,
some
I'm-
secrets that are best left on
yes, there are some secrets, but
unsaid.
not this one, because this would affect both of them. This has to do with childbearing. It wasn't your fault that you had an accident. Okay, when you're talking about that of abortion, that is a decision to make, but this man did not decide to be involved in that accident that would affect him in such a way.
But you know how men in this part of the world are wired. Like, that's what makes them a man to them. Like, if you
Then you
cannot,
should
your
man up
manhood
and
cannot
accept the
produce,
kids.
kids, then they start to feel some type of way. So they'd rather not say.
Then he should man up and accept the kids.
Those kids aren't his.
They are his.
He
He
should
has been
discuss it
taking
with
care of
them.
them. So they are his.
If he wanted to adopt kids, he would have. But he was trusting God to heal him.
He should as well
to be able to
adopt
have
this
kids
one.
naturally.
God did it. God answered his prayers.
Or they could have gone through other means. Maybe IVF or something. Take something out of him, something out of her.
This is another means.
Right.
Anyways, I'm not
It means
supporting
to
what
an
the
end.
woman did.
It sounds like you
Right.
are. No. Cheating is cheating no matter what.
No, I am not supporting what the woman did, right? But I'm just saying it as the fact that the man already caused it. I feel like they are meant for each other.
Hey,
So
hey.
yes,
was a
now
starter pack.
they are both. It was a starter pack. They both keep secrets. So much. They are not open to each other. So yeah,
Defeat them.
exactly. At the end
Wow.
of the day,
Wow.
they fit.
The thing is, if I didn't know any better, I think it's the plot for a Nollywood movie. But it's
Is
real
it?
life. It's actually real life.
Who do you think is right?
So, I mean,
Some of them are wrong.
Oja has bared her heart. No, we're coming back to
No,
you,
we're coming-
Esther.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're not rich me,
Calming
Abby.
down.
We're not rich you.
Calming down.
Because so here's what we're going to do. Quick music break so we give everybody else time to collect their thoughts. And ladies, if you have something to say, we'll be throwing the phone lines open when we come back. The thing is, this kind of situation, is it forgivable or does someone have to use the door? Here's Joe Boy's Door. We'll be back to Touch Your Radio.
Who would you think?
I wanna talk about the things. I wanna talk about the things where they feel. I know they say what I know me. So if I tell you say I like it, believe. Yeah. You got me confused. I'm in the mood. In my shaka, what you want me, I can do. You got me confused. I'm in the mood. In my shaka, what you want me, I can do. Like want me a job. Position me and my conscience. I be that judge when you do with me a more. I live for your heart, so I'll be your love. Like want me a job. Position me and my conscience. I be that judge when you do with me a more. I live for your heart, so I'll be your love. Pull up on your matter and I'm always on time. Say now only you are the girls on the side. Do that juku like say now porcupine. And I like your way, so I must say you got me confused. I'm in the mood. In my shaka, what you want me, I can do. You got me confused. I'm in the mood. In my shaka, what you want me, I can do. Like buy me a job. Position me and my conscience. I be that judge, but you do me a man. I live for your house, so I'll be your dog. Like buy me a job. Position me and my conscience. I be that judge, but you do me a man. I live for your house, so I'll be your dog.
Oh my gosh, that guitarist went crazy with those strings, man. Joe boy, door. I did for your door, or yeah, open your door. I did for your house, open your door. Is there trouble in front of your house? Don't open the door, baby. However, if there's trouble inside the house, you need to open the door and kick it right out. In the words of someone, God, I beg, my husband must be what? Capable, ladies. Raise your hand. It's like, what are you capable of? Oh my goodness, 31 minutes down the flip side of 3, and this is still what women say. And we're talking about the young man who actually had an accident and was declared impotent, but did not tell the woman he got married to before he got married. And 6 years down the line in the marriage without a child, he was hoping that he would get healed by God and then he would be able to have a child. He became a pastor, by the way. But she went and had 3 children. Baby 1, baby 2, baby 3, within the span of 8 years, guys. And he's angry. Really angry because he's done a DNA test, found out that none of those kids belong to him. So no miracle happened. And he's mad at the kids, mad at the wife, doesn't know what to do. He's raging in his own home. That's it. And we know that they're both to blame, but one person is carrying more of the blame, and we're trying to figure out who. Oja, before the break, is all for the woman and against the man because he started, with a bedrock of lies, foundation of lies, according to her. That he should have been open, full disclosure to his wife before he got married. And she's also saying that the wife did him a favor. He should be grateful she covered his shame. Ooh, deep. So, ladies, if you're listening right now, you have something to say. Gentlemen, if you're listening to and you have something to say, hand your phone over to the lady beside you. Let her say what you got to say for you. Number to call is 0700 1021 1021. That is 0700 1021 1021. And if you want to send us a message on WhatsApp or an SMS, you can send it to 0907 224 5018. We're welcoming SMSs, WhatsApp messages, and voice notes to 0907 224 5018. What are my girlies saying? Okay. Hi, Esther.
Sorry.
Hi. So don't be lost, be found. All right. So, this whole story and this scenario, what is it painting in your mind? Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Let's take this call. Hello.
Hello?
Wait, so there's a lot of noise from your end. Please, can you step away from the noise? There is a lot of noise from your end. Step away from the noise, please. Okay. First of all, that is not a woman's voice. So no. This is what women say. So you can't be a man and be calling to have a
maybe
say.
called to get the introduction. Then
It's not only introduction. Give the phone to your woman or your sister or your cousin. That's a woman. 0700 1021 1021. Okay, back to you, Esther.
What was the question?
It's like this entire scenario. What is it painting in your mind? And I need you to be totally honest.
Honest, yeah.
Like I said earlier, the foundation was bad from the beginning. You should have told her from the beginning that, my woman,
My everything.
so happen,
And
I cannot produce. You get it? But he didn't tell her, and she went to the outside world to find solutions.
the
herself.
outside world.
But jokes apart now, I feel like
Yeah.
two of them are wrong. Nobody's right. He should have told her. They should have gone. There are solutions.
Test,
They should have
yeah.
gone for tests. What's wrong? What exactly is the problem? We've been together for so time. Why are we not?
Usually when they go for those tests, they're testing the woman most times.
Yes,
Before they
and,
not
it,
even
and it's
manage
also
to test the
possible
man.
that the man can, go behind and say, "Doctor, just tell us
Don't
that
tell
nothing
her.
is
Imagine.
wrong
Yeah,
with
this
where
is
trying the
anyone
ethics.
wants."
This
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
happened. Though this one I'm about to say is a movie. They were married for 3 years. She didn't know that he had a vasectomy 3 years ago.
That
Okay.
one even willingly decided
And
to not. Oh
his
my
auntie,
God.
his family was disturbing her.
Ha, and he won't say
He
anything.
didn't say anything.
You say,
The day she found out, it was when he was like, okay, yeah, let's go to the hospital. Let's go and find out what's wrong. He didn't even tell her. She saw him when she in hospital. She now followed him. That's how she knew that he
he did something. You see,
Why? Man.
But you know,
It
it's
is
not
where-
only men that lie. Women
Yes,
lie.
yes,
Yes,
yes.
It's all round.
I mean,
Right,
this
but-
woman just lied too. You know, she lied to her husband.
Who lied the biggest lie?
The man,
bigger
please,
lie.
the man, because
So
that's the
it's
that's
the
the
starter pack
foundation.
now.
Try to find out who actually lie is a lie.
Yeah, I feel
But
like
it's
both of
starter
them are
pack.
wrong.
Both of them are wrong.
They
Tell me, is that what you think?
A
both
lie
of
is a
them
lie.
are
Both
wrong,
of them are wrong.
yes.
But I just feel like I'm just take this.
They do not
verse in the Bible.
communicate.
It says that if the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do?
Kini
The man is the
ododo,
righteous
olododo.
now.
Kini
He's
olododo
the
machine.
he's the righteous person now because he has actually laid a foundation that was bad.
Yeah.
He lied in the first place.
Yeah,
Augusta, if you say you love this person, you want to spend the rest of your
Of your
life
life,
with this person, and you
yeah.
don't trust this person with
enough.
this thing that is very, very paramount in a marriage. Because it's very paramount. You cannot get married to someone you're not attracted to. You cannot get married to someone that you're not inclined with. You cannot get married to someone that you don't even have this urge with. So what are you telling me? You're telling me that once you give birth, because you're going to get married. We're Africans, and when we are getting married in Africa, we want to give birth. Because our parents say, where's the child, our grandchildren, and everything like that. So now you say you love this person, and you can't tell this person that this is what happened to me. If we'll be together, we'll be together. If not, you will see someone that will actually love you for who you are.
Exactly.
So if you guys are not supposed to be together, then you won't be together. So it's just like you forced yourself in a marriage because you love this person, and
Yeah.
it shouldn't be.
It's
And
quite
the woman was
sad.
trying to cover her face, cover her shame, and cover his own
To her,
shame.
she was doing everyone a favor.
Favor, yeah.
And probably the pressure was already on her neck and everything. Go
Definitely.
and get me, man. Go and get me. Go and get, and everything like that. And it just happened to be like this. And in that case, it might be that. How many times did you do the DNA test?
3 times.
Different hospitals.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Just one hospital.
you don't trust the test?
I'm not saying that.
Oh my
I'm
God.
not saying that. I'm just saying that you should go to other hospitals. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you should go to other hospitals as well because it might be a miracle. No, they tired Jesus. It might be what
Hey.
happened and everything like that. I'm just saying, but
My
both
dear,
of them
those kids
lied.
are not his.
How do you know?
It's possible.
They're not.
So both of them actually lied. I'm not going to deny that.
Okay, so let's take some random reactions to this story. This is Khan, who says, why did he hide such important information from his wife in the first place?
Exactly.
And Richmond says, both of you are wrong. You became a pastor and never told your wife that you have that you can't have kids and kept it for years. Ha! The same rope holds on her too. Sinners. Anyway, someone will show your kids and the wife this story. Case closed. What do you mean by someone will show? Nobody knows. So even if they see it, they wouldn't know it's them that are being discussed. Elfizi said, Ogbeni, better Bakamu, they play since you aren't man enough. And then Tito says, if he decides to keep quiet and pretend like he doesn't know, what if the father of the kids come forward in the future to claim his kids? He was wrong to have kept his secret from his wife, but I'd suggest he confronts her and legally adopts the children to give them 100% paternity. Does that make sense to you?
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it does. It does make sense. And
If somebody that he said the thing is the kids are irritating him, he
yeah,
should
and we're
legally
not even
adopt
looking
them.
at it from the children's perspective as well. What if they
You
now
should
find
actually
out?
discuss it with her.
It's
Yeah,
not their
they
own
should.
fault.
They should
so-
sit down.
Right, they
discuss
should.
it.
If they find out that this man is not their father, because they've already known this man all their life to be their father, how would they even react? So you should just discuss it with the woman. So you should adopt them legally. And he's saying that they're already irritating them. He shouldn't end up doing something
to
that
harm
would-
them or the
right?
wife, right? So Mr. Lewis says, what if the wife already knew about his condition? You know, some men things they think they can keep secrets.
Yeah.
Overall best in having skeleton in the cupboard. You don't know that cupboard, the wife has the key. And she knows things you think she doesn't know. She knows about your side chick on your phone and she's pretending not to know about it. So Mr. Lewis here is saying, why didn't he tell her he couldn't have children of his own rather than go into that union? He should have come clean from the beginning. If he had, they would have found an alternative like adoption together. Now his actions have led to this. Okay. Right. So real quick, we're going to share with you the impact of deception on a relationship, any kind of relationship at all. So lies, some of them may seem harmless. You do have something to say, right, Esther?
No, I thought you had a question.
Lies, some of them may feel or seem harmless,
Yeah.
and the occasional lie is probably inevitable. right? White lies, lies of omission. But even the little infrequent lies can add up to distrust and other relationship problems. Some of which would include decreased trust. Your partner finds out that you've lied to them. All right. Your partner finds out that you've been keeping secrets. It would have a direct impact on the trust you have for each other. The more lies you tell, the less they trust you, the less they have faith in you or your honesty. Diminished compassion and empathy. Ha! Oh my gosh, lying makes it harder to detect someone's emotions, which in turn can diminish the compassion and empathy you feel towards that person.
Definitely.
If the person has been lying every day, I'm not feeling well, I have a headache. When the person eventually does have a headache, it will
won't
be hard
care.
for you to feel bad for
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
person. Do you understand? So it lowers the intimacy. You don't want a liar touching you. You don't even want to sleep in the same bed with a liar. You don't want lying tongues to touch your lips, right?
Yes.
So if intimacy requires emotional vulnerability, which can become nearly impossible without a foundation of trust and honesty. Okay? More lies and deception. That's what will come out of a lie. You'd have to keep lying to back up the other lie. Before you know it, you've built a tower of lies, like the Tower of Babel, searching the sky. So a study found out that the brain can adapt to dishonesty. Oh my gosh. Whatever you train your brain with is what it will continue to do with you. Oh my gosh. In other words, the more you lie, the more your brain gets used to lying. And it keeps going on and on and on. So
And you eventually,
start
you
adding
eventually say the truth,
Start
and
adding
you
up.
still think you were still lying.
Yeah.
So here's how to deal with lying in a relationship. These are things that this man can pick up if he really is interested in maybe mending it. You have to rely on your instincts to detect whether someone is lying to you or not. Your instincts, your intuition cannot lie to you. Okay. And the reaction may be more accurate than trying to identify stereotypical behaviors. You have to set healthy expectations for honesty. If you don't want to be lied to, you also don't lie to. See, if you're always telling the truth to your partner, they would not, if they have a working conscience, they will not be able to lie to your face.
Yeah.
They'd be like, this person has always been so truthful to me. So no matter how much this truth will hurt this person, I need to let them know how it is, right? So you need to also pause to think before responding to what your partner is telling you. Okay, your partner is relaying what you think to be a lie. Take a brief moment before you answer. Use that time to process any of their lying patterns, and keep yourself from responding impulsively. If you catch someone in a lie, let them land. Don't cut it in between. Let them finish the entire lie. Let it be poured out. Then you can begin to dissect what has been poured out. If you cut it halfway, like, you're lying, I know you're lying, so you will not hear the rest.
Yeah.
You will not know the entire plan, what exactly it is they wanted you to believe. Do you understand? Finally, ask direct questions or challenge your spouse. Ask the what, the why, the who, the where, the way. 5 W's and 1 H, basically, the how. Ask everything you need to know to be certain whether or not you're being told a lie or the truth. And when you find out, then you think about whether or not you can forgive and you want to continue or not. The worst thing you can do to yourself is indecision. You are there not knowing what to do. You're hurt about the lie you've been told, but you don't know how to move forward. That's indecision. Is it that you call them out on the lie and be prepared to forgive them and move on, or you throw them out of your life if you cannot stand it?
Yeah.
Don't stay and be rotting away. It's like if you don't speak out, you either implode or you explode. You don't want any of those to happen to you now, do you? You don't. So finally, ladies, let's wrap this up. Any last words for this man, his wife, maybe what you think they can do to get out of this situation? Because it sucks.
Well, last words from me, myself, and I feel like this is a family problem. They have both lied,
They
due
have brought
to-
it to the internet
due
now.
to
So
one or
online
two
in-laws have
things. I feel they should
No
sit
longer
down
a
and talk
family
about it.
problem.
It's something that they only can settle themselves. They don't need to involve, family or anything. They have both lied, so they should sit down, talk about it, ask for forgiveness. Maybe find out who the father or fathers of the kids are.
Ah, my
If-
God. I hope
Yeah,
they don't have
our
multiple.
fathers.
I pray
Yeah.
our father what on earth. I hope they have
fathers-
multiple fathers.
Our
That's
fathers
worse.
is what in heaven or on earth, okay, and maybe possibly adopt them, and just live happily ever after, okay. O to the J to the A.
Thank you, Aja. Esther, what you think?
Oja has already said everything.
You want them to do
No.
what she said they
Exactly.
should do.
That's the
Okay.
solution.
Tell me to the EY. Tell me with the EY. What do you think?
Okay, what I think is that I just feel the man now is saying that he doesn't like everything that is happening in the house. He hates everyone around him and everything. I feel the best thing for him to do is to go to a therapist.
Yes.
Or a counselor. You should go and you should seek therapy. You should seek counseling. Then you should go to these big elders or something that can actually relate with whatever is going on in his life. Then after he has gone to a therapist and a counselor, they can now tell him what to do. He will call his wife, because if he should do that, talk to his wife directly himself, without everything will just burst. Like 2 seconds, everything will just change everything. But if he has gone to a therapist, a counselor, an elder, or someone that can actually speak with the family, then that would be the best solution for
So
them.
they need a wise third party to
Yeah, they
step
do.
in to help them. Sometimes having a third party is not always a bad idea.
Yeah,
My own is, if you have chosen to forgive her, make sure you're forgiving her from the bottom of your heart.
yeah.
Don't wake up one day and just blow up. Okay. And if you just feel like you cannot be under the same roof with her, ain't nobody gonna judge you.
Nah.
Y'all are gonna be fine. Get her
Laugh,
together
laugh.
on your own. All right. So thank you, ladies. This has been amazing. What women say on a Wednesday. We've said a lot. We've said our minds. And we've had such a good time having this conversation. It's important that we talk about these things, because if we don't... All right, then. Thank you all so much for listening. You all want to stay tuned for the news in 102.1 seconds at 3:50. And also, Hit Music Central on the flip side of 4. We take the wave. All right? In the meantime, we're leaving you in the hands of Stone Boy, featuring Oxlade and Tiwa Savage. This one's called Therapy. Enjoy.
Doesn't feel like